Imagine waking up tomorrow and everything around you is different. Cars are quietly flying overhead, diseases that once scared us can now be cured, and machines operate entire businesses while you sleep. Doesn't it sound like a science fiction film? For Larry Page, the co-founder of Google and currently valued at around $156 billion, this is not fantasy. This is the future that he has been striving for decades. Here's the wild part: Page thinks that 10% improvement is a waste of time. He strives for ideas that are 10 times larger. That kind of thinking brought us Google Search, Gmail, YouTube, driverless cars, and now huge investments in artificial intelligence and biotechnology. Today, I'm going to teach you Larry Page's Google formula, his 10x system for selecting ideas, placing bets, and building the future. Stick with me, and you'll receive an easy 10x template that you can start applying today. I study how innovators think so that you can apply their ideas to your work, business, or investments. Let's begin. Larry Page is allergic to incremental progress. Why go for a small 10% improvement when you can go for 10 times and recreate the game? A 10% better phone app gets ignored. A 10 times idea? That's how we got Google Maps. That's how Waymo started rethinking transportation. Google invests over $40 billion annually in research and development. The majority of those funds are not for secure options. They are for discovering new breakthroughs. Page didn't begin with money. He began as a child in Michigan who loved computers and asked questions that others did not. Why can't we search the whole internet like we search a library? That question turned into Google. So how does Page decide which crazy ideas to chase? He has a straightforward approach. Find a huge issue that billions of individuals care about. Propose an extremely radical solution that sounds insane, and have evidence that it could actually work. Rather than enhancing cell towers, they attempted to provide internet from balloons in the stratosphere. Insane, yet true. Great ideas tend to receive 5 or 10 times more investor interest than small enhancements. The payoff can transform the world. Larry Page doesn't just talk bold, he also puts money where his mouth is. Alphabet invests heavily in artificial intelligence. It is also backing flying cars with Whisk Arrow. Through Calico, it is investing in biotech to enable humans to live longer. Worldwide AI expenditure is anticipated to reach $300 billion this year. If just one of these wagers works out, it will transform industries totaling trillions. Here's a 10x template you can utilize immediately. Record a problem that seems impossibly large. Start anew. Don't wonder, how can I improve this by 10%? Wonder, what if I rebuild it from scratch? Come up with a wild notion. Find the single breakthrough that makes it realistic. Then test it, fail fast, learn and scale. But beware. The traps are everywhere. Playing it safe with incremental tiny tweaks. Falling in love with moonshots that can't possibly work. Or following buzzwords rather than addressing actual problems. Page's 10x mindset, which I learned, transformed the way I operate. Previously, I was aiming for small wins. Now, even if I fail to achieve 10 times, I accomplish far more than what considering only 10% would yield. Larry Page's wealth can be $156 billion, but the treasure itself is not the money. It is the process. And it is a process that you can begin applying today. This video is for educational purposes, not for financial advice. Always conduct your own research. If this provided a new insight, hit like. Post your most innovative 10x idea in the comments. I'll feature the best one in an upcoming video. And don't forget to subscribe, as next up is on AI and 10x thinking.